Picture perfect day from Petco Park in San Diego. Not a cloud in the sky as we get it started today. The finale of this three-game series between the Padres and the Orioles. And how about Robert Suarez bringing out the lineup today?
Yeah, he and his brother exchanging lineups, chatting it up. That's a nice gesture. That's great. Nice hug. Brotherly love right there. Very nice.
Yeah, the left-hander Nestor Cortes is on the mound for San Diego, former member of the New York Yankees, who has changed teams twice in less than a year's time.
But since coming over to the Padres in 5 starts, he's been solid. The ERA 3.75, so he's been much better as a Padre than what he was as a Milwaukee Brewer, and typically has a lot of luck against the Orioles.
Yeah, really tough to figure out during his days in pinstripes when he was in the rotation for Aaron Boone and the New York Yankees.
Holiday swings, cracks it deep right field. Going back, Tatis at the wall, and it is out of here. Jackson Holiday with a leadoff home run for the Orioles. He sent it out to an Orioles fan in a Birdland Hawaiian shirt to boot. So Holiday hits the leadoff homer. It's number 16 on the air, and the Orioles jump on top 1-0.
Hanging cutter, Jesse, and that was the pitch that we were going to be talking about all day long, good or bad for Nestor Cortes. When he has the cutter working, it's going to be a good day for him. If he's not locating that pitch, it can be a long day, and he did not locate that first one of the day.
And after the long ball, a 4-pitch walk.
Comes up Ryan Mountcastle, the DH. In the air to right field. Back goes Fernando into the corner. He jumps and makes the catch right at the Petco porch. Goes back into the wall. Makes the grab for out number 1. So 1 out. Jackson at first base. Manuel Rivera.
2-1 pitch. Line into center field. That'll drop for a single. Manuel Rivera off a 4 RBI game yesterday gets a hit in the first inning. Jeremiah Jackson up to second base. And the Orioles 2 on with 1 out, leading 1-0 for Dylan Carlson.
And Carlson will work the walk. Second free pass here in the first, delivered by Cortes.
Yeah, the Padres desperately in need of a good start today. Last 8 games, their starters a 3.75 innings per start. That's not good. You can't get to 4 innings. That's not good. ERA 6.30. The whip 1.53. Opponent average at 281.
And this pitch close but low or not. Strike 3 called by Emil Jimenez, and that was about as late of a strike 3 call as you're ever going to see. Tony Mansolino screaming out at Emil Jimenez from the dugout. I think it might have been a strike, but Colton Cowser already flipped the bat away and was ready to go down to first base.
So the Padres get a little bit of a something break there. And now the bases loaded, 2 outs for Kobe Mayo. First pitch coming, and Mayo swings, sends it in the air, very high but not deep behind third. Machado back, Iglesias there as well. Iglesias will make the catch in foul territory, and the inning is over. So the Orioles get just 1 on the leadoff homer.
As Cade Povich on the mound today for the Orioles.
19th appearance, 18th start for the left-hander, and Cade Povich, you are the pitcher.
Swing and a miss for a 2-2 change in the dirt. Tatis is down on strikes.
First pitch bounced out to the second baseman. Jackson Holiday whips it over to first, and there's a couple of quick outs.
Povich's strikeout numbers have really gone up this year. Had 100 of them coming in just 91 innings of work.
Fastball, strike 3 called at the top of the zone. So Cade Povich rings up Machado. Machado thought that pitch was high, but it looked to be a good one from Cade Povich, who strikes out 2 in the first and has himself a 1-2-3 inning.
So Ryan Mountcastle hit one deep to right field his first time up. It was caught at the wall by Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's ball 4 low. Another walk issued by Nestor Cortes. And Mountcastle's on base. He hits a line drive base hit center field. Another hit for Rivera. That may have been his hardest yet. That nearly took out Nestor Cortes, who hit the deck as that one was coming back to him in a hurry. First and second. And nobody out for Dylan Carlson. That was 106 back to the box.
Struck him out. Needed that. Second strikeout on the day for Cortes. First out of the 3rd inning.
And that's why when you get pitchers like this on the ropes, the Orioles clearly have him on the ropes right now. You got to deliver a knockout punch, a big base hit.
Colton Cowser will try to do it.
Cowser hits one high in the air. Deep right center field. Way back that baby goes. And it is long gone. A 3-run homer for Colton Cowser, and it's 4-0 Baltimore. And here in San Diego, we have ourselves an Earl Weaver special.
Well, you can get away with the solo shots, but the 3-run shots, ouch, that hurts.
Orioles have come to Petco Park and said, we don't care about your ballpark metrics. We're here to hit homers. That's hit pretty well. Straightaway center field. Merrill back at the wall, stopping. It is gone! Back to back!
Kobe Mayo makes it 5-0 Baltimore.
Tough to hit the ballpark when you can't locate, Jess. It's simple as that.
And the way that this is going for Nestor Cortes, I don't even know if he's going to make it 4 innings today.
I don't think so. This looks like batting practice. Alex Jackson will bat, 1 out, bases empty.
Can it happen 3 times in a row? Left center field. Goodbye! Cowser, Mayo, and Alex Jackson. A trifecta in the 3rd inning.
Alex Jackson touches home. His 5th of the season. The Orioles have unloaded 4 bombs today. They've scored 3 times in the 5th. And here in Baseball Match San Diego, the Boo Birds are out.
So another day at a Padres starter for Cortes, who has given up 7 hits, 6 runs.
Line drive, base hit, right field. That will plate Vasquez. An RBI single for Mountcastle, and it's 7-0 Orioles. Just a good piece of hitting. Mountcastle is having a great road trip. He got an elevated breaking ball, and he knew what to do with it. It's Baltimore had 7-0. Great opportunity for Povich, who's at just 67 pitches, to go 6 or more in this game. He's gone more than 6 innings just once all season. That was back in April against the Washington Nationals.
Driven to left field. It's back. It's gone. 2-run shot for Manny Machado. 22nd of the year. Padres get on the board.
And Manny now up over 80 RBIs on the year, puts the Padres on the board at 7-2.
Povich starting to make a few more mistakes, and 3rd time through the lineup, 338 batting average, a 1,008 OPS, so things really start to unravel for him the 3rd time through the lineup.
7-2. Orioles were in cruise control, but the Padres are making a push. The bases are loaded, nobody out here in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Cronenworth swings, it's a little number towards shortstop. Vasquez circles around it, has it, throw to first, not in time. An infield single as O'Hearn comes in to score. It's 7-3. The bases are still loaded. There's still nobody out, and now the tying run is coming to the plate.
Boy, everything going the Padres' way this inning. They have done things to help themselves. They had great at-bats early in this inning against Povich. Worked the walks. They took advantage of mistakes by Povich. Now they're getting a little bit of luck as well. A little off the ender that goes for an infield single to keep the rally going.
On the ground is short. Could be 2. Second for 1. On to first. It is 2. Run will score, and it's now 7-4. But the O's will take that exchange on the DP.
Padres have never led in this series. Orioles a 4-3 win on Monday, a 6-2 win yesterday, and they lead 7-4 here today. Padres have 9 outs to play with against the Orioles to try and avoid this sweep.
Out to left center field, struck pretty well. Cowser going back at the wall. It's gone. Home run for Fernando. 19th of the year. It's now 7-5.
There's a fastball. Fernando gets it. On contact, just above the belt buckle. Let it fly. Great looking swing. Barrel through the zone. Nice level swing. Sending it on its way.
Padres have scored 5 unanswered runs. They're going to need at least 2 more to keep this thing going.
Well, this will not be easy. And to the Padres' credit, I think they were sensing this is one they had to go for.
Mason Miller takes over here in the 8th.
Trailing by 2, 50th game for the hard-throwing right-hander. The fastball, the slider, nasty stuff. Another uno dos, adios. There's the slider right there.
Yeah, that slider is biting today.
141 off of the slider, which produces an elite swing and miss rate of 51%.
And now Mason Miller is a strike away.
1 strike away from an immaculate inning.
Mason will deliver, and a swing and a miss! An immaculate inning for Mason Miller. And he did it on all sliders. Just the 2nd immaculate inning in Padre history.
121st immaculate inning. Put that in perspective. There's been 326 no-hitters thrown in Major League Baseball history. Mason Miller, a part of history, and we witnessed it this afternoon.
Bullpen has just taken over here and given the offense a chance to come from behind to chip away. And a fly ball to left field struck well. Laureano goes back to the corner. He leaps and makes the catch. Laureano brings it back in, the short fencing.
This guy, 2 flash looks, times it perfectly. Gets banged up a little bit, but brings it back.
1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. Suarez, a 1-2-3 ninth inning, thanks in very large part to Ramon Laureano. And to the bottom of the ninth, last chance to dance coming up. Padre bullpen just incredible today, but again, the starting pitching put him in a big hole. The early home runs against Nestor Cortes, and there were 4 of them. The difference in this game right now.
Ground ball out to second. Holiday, who started it with a leadoff home run, will finish the ball game as the Orioles come into paradise and they make it perfect, picking up all 3 over the Padres.
And almost inexplicably, the Padres fall to 18-27 in interleague play while playing basically 20 games over 500 against the National League.